Please give me 5 minutes. I just spilled water all over the place. I have to clean it up. Please give me 5 minutes. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. And, no matter what it is, pump or dumping, I'm going to be here for you no matter what. But, it's insane, right? What a crazy day to be in the markets. We're going to break it down for you. We're going to keep you nice and calm. No worries. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Do not panic sell your bags. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say you should be taking as financial advice. I would not panic sell my bags of anything. I'd be looking to accumulate. Bitcoin dumps are great places to snatch up a little bit of this and that. We're going to take a look at the S&P futures right off the bat. It's acting a lot funnier than Bitcoin. We predicted that we would break out of this symmetrical triangle. We got that. We predicted this falling wedge would break out, and we couldn't get back inside the pattern. I said if we broke back in, it would be bearish. We got this pump. Then we drew this flag. This broke to the upside, and now it looks like the 1 hour time frame is going to continue to make a little bit of a pump here to the upside. So we're looking for some moves here in the S&P. Everyone's like, but what about Bitcoin? Now, Bitcoin is not doing the same thing. This is the first day since we've been on this channel for a long, long time that Bitcoin's uncorrelated to the, basically to the S&P. Pretty strange. You know what I mean? But anyway, if you're in my trading group, right, we talked about this being a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. This is also a bit of an M pattern with just a higher M. I mean, you see it? It's an M pattern with just a higher top. And we talked about this over and over again. We go look at our BTC USDT chart. I even said a good idea would be open up a head short. You remember that? So there you have it. You know, we even looked at the short yesterday. Look, if you look at my live, I was looking at my live stream yesterday, right? And look at it, Steve. Steve's got some cool stuff. You ever watched Crystal Crew? I'm going to look at this. I want to recreate the guppy. I was watching Steve stuff. He's pretty awesome, man. I have to give it to him. He's one of the only few traders that looks at the market like I do every single day, and he's all about the charts. Men lie, women lie, charts don't lie. If two people do charting all the time, they're going to see some of the similar things. So a lot of my bottom indicators coincide with his bottom indicators. His Gaussian channel, something that I show you, that's something I did, I can say I grabbed from Steve, but Steve's awesome, man. I never paid for his courses. I kind of taught myself everything. And a lot of stuff that he teaches is similar to me. Moving averages, support and resistance, stochastics RSI, and a few little tips and tricks along the way. But, the idea is, even if we go low here, there's a chance we're going to eventually come and touch this 200-day moving average, in my humble opinion. What I don't like is how far we fell below the 200 simple, all right? And I tell you what, I like to short. It's funny. If Bitcoin fell, we're going to go to the 4 hour. If Bitcoin falls below the 200 simple, it's an obvious short. Like immediately it's a short. When Bitcoin gets above the 200 simple, immediately it's a long to me. You can see this, these little trip ups, but when we do it at the end of a wedge or at the end of a motion, so it's weird because it's like, show me the charts and I'll show you the news. I guess, Sam Bankman-Fried and all of it, but this was a rising wedge that was supposed to drop if we lost this level. And we talked about it every day. So I keep finding out that, like, look, this wasn't in a falling wedge that was going to break to the upside like this, right? And then you would have been like, that's strange. We dumped anyway. Like this said that if you couldn't get back up, and then I kept telling everybody too, if you were watching my channel, right? I'm a pretty simple guy when it comes to support or resistance. And I talked about the 8s, 20,800, right? Once we lost 20,800, I said we must get back above 20,008. I said if we do not, expect more downside. Then it became 20,005, 20,006. And I said, if we can't get back above 20,006, expect more downside. You can hear me saying this on my live stream. You can go play my live stream back to yesterday. You can listen to my words and you can hear me say, if a 4 hour candle doesn't close in the next 16 hours back above 20,400, 20,005, like expect more downside. And then what you see is you break down, you bearishly retest, you drop, you bearishly retest, you drop again. And so the retest is where you're going to want to buy. And on top of that, you're going to go to the smaller time frames. You're going to start making what are called bear flags. Just like this would be a bull flag if you flipped it upside down, or a falling wedge that breaks to the upside. I mean, it's a rising wedge, breaks to the downside. Then what you do here is you're like, well, we'd have to make a double bottom. And if you start to fall below this, then you're going lower. You continue this. So if you're in a short and you stay here, you don't close it. You see this green candle, you wait. You wait. But if you see a red candle begin to close below this line, you can keep the short open because it's telling you that you've lost that support zone. Now, if you bounce back up and you close a candle up here, right, then that's a chance to maybe get out of the short zone. So the same thing happened here. And I'm looking for this double bottom some type of bullish divergence here on the 15-minute time frame. We have the bullish divergence now established. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. This should stop the bleeding, but you never know. It's been a pretty precarious day, already at 19,364, right back to my buy, 19,282. Does that make I'm going to sell my Bitcoins? No, I am not. And even if we go to 17,008, 18,006, I'm good. I truly still believe that Bitcoin has bottomed. And I'm going to go through it's funny, a lot of the analysts came to similar conclusions. 2 or 3, it must have been in, I'm trying to think of the date exactly. But I was even by myself and I was looking at this. Look, if you look at this in a channel, up, down, up, you're going to come down to the bottom of the channel again. It's okay, no big deal, right? Before we get a blast to the upside. So it's really not that big of a deal. And as long as we stay above the point of control, and remember the weekly support that I talk about, however, it's nasty. I will give it to you. That's a bearish engulfing candle for sure. It's not a good sign, but we had a bearish engulfing candle here, and we still slid out. We had two nasty candles here, and you could have thought we would have went further and further. I do got a measured move. It takes you to 13,500, 13,000, yeah. But that's, TA on Sol on the lower time frames. You're the best, Sam. Shout out to Gabriel M. Leone. Thank you so much for coming on in to the live. We're going to take a look at FTX, FTT. That's big on the radar. Remember, I will be on Around the Blockchain every Thursday at 5 p.m. Check me out on Around the Blockchain every Thursday at 5 p.m. I'm moving to its own YouTube channel coming in 2023. So that's why I'm doing a hard job of just keeping it motivated, keeping it promoted, doing my thing for the channel, doing my thing for that show because I love the show. That show gave me a lot, put me on the map. I'm going to continue to put it back on the map with everything I do. If I blow up, get to 1 million subscribers, I'm going to come back and be like, hey, ATB. I always remember where I came from. I sent a heartfelt message out to Ben recently. I said, Ben, thank you for everything. I said a lot of my success in 2022, I have to be honest, attributed to like being on your show and getting publicity and people getting to know me. You put me on the map, and I said, I'm loyal to you, brother. And I appreciate it. And, he wrote back like immediately, and he agreed to be on the channel too. So we're going to get him on the channel. We're going to do a little interview. We're going to talk about all the goings on, and even just talk about life, what it's like to be a father, what it's like to run a crypto channel, what it's like to go through the struggles. Like, ask the questions no one ever asked Ben. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, put in the forefront of how hard he truly works, how much content he pushes out. Like, taking care of his employees. Like, he does a lot for cryptocurrency, man. He's at the forefront all the time, and nobody is perfect. We are out here live, especially when you live a life live. You're live streaming every day. I make mistakes every single day on this live stream. I say some things every once in a while. I'm like, man, yesterday when I was like lame-os, like I thought about it. I was like, Cole, but I was in a mode. I was in a place. I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? So when you think back and you look at your life, you look at what you did and what you could have done, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 734 people here on the live, 230 likes, the 333 in the chat revenue. Okay? So, again, I still see this beautiful bullish divergence. Oh, sorry. I still see this beautiful bullish divergence here for Bitcoin on the weekly chart, right? It hasn't been negated. It's still pretty solid. You know what I mean? And the weekly, of course, looks like we could take a nasty dump to the downside. And the last time we did that, we took a nasty leg down. Thing is, I took that leg. I was like, okay, what if we took a leg down? And when I took that leg, it was like $1,800. It was a negative Bitcoin. So I'll tell you, and that's another way I found the bottom. I'm telling you, because I don't use Elliott waves as much, and I don't use trend. I don't use a trend-based Fibonacci. You know what I mean? Fib extensions to try to figure out where price is going to go. I find the measured moves work just fine. You know what I mean? For instance, people could use a trend-based Fibonacci here when they first got in. And I know how to use it. I used it before, so you go up, you want to come down, you want to come here, and you want to see like where would Bitcoin would have gone. And you would have used this when you were down here somewhere. You know what I mean? Right? But like and then you would have been like, well, here, our next, I'll take profits here. And then if we're lucky enough, I'll take profits at the 3, you know what I mean? So you would have taken profits somewhere here anyway. And then when you take a look at this, you take the length of your bull, and then you see what happened, right? Oops, sorry. Don't do that. Don't move that. And you'll see, like, we went to like 69, 60, 69,000 was the exact fib extension, right? If I go wick to wick here. Point of the story is, what I was finding is 9 out of 10 times, my measured move and my fib extensions were just spot on. So I stopped using fib extensions and I just kept using measured moves. Now, fib extensions are good to take profits along the way up, but that's when I started using the VRVP instead of the fib extension. So I don't use fib extensions. I use Fibonacci retracement, which is not fib extension. This is retracement, okay? Where do we come to bounce down off of? The 618 Fibonacci level. You see what I'm saying? So like, with trend, so you have trend-based fib, right? A trend-based fib extension is when you grab a bottom area, grab a top area, and pull it to the bottom and then pull out. And that's going to give you where you're likely to move to the upside. It's going to be trying to predict the future for you. And what it is, it's just like setting up areas where a lot of traders are going to take some profit in those sections. You know what I mean? Have you seen the guppy? I was looking at the guppy today. It blew my mind. And if you're ready for the guppy, let's get to 500 likes. I'm going to show you the guppy, explain the guppy. It's something you might want to see, you know? So check out the guppy. It'll blow your mind. And shout out to everybody out here on the live. Thank you for being here. 19,333 as Bitcoin continues to bleed. Continues to bleed. And look, I have it in this bear flag that says it's going to drop all the way down to about 18,900. So that's what we're looking at. More flat. Because look, I mean, the bears, we got bullish divergence. Can it hold off? That's the question. It seems to just be kind of collapsing. So you have not a lot of support right here. A little bit of chop right here. And, you know, but to me, it's 15-minute minutia. You know what I mean? Another thing that we talk about, though, is the VRVP. You lost a point of control. Let's open this up on like the 4-hour. Let's talk about this. So look, I mean, once you lose this high volume area, you're likely to head down here. 19,160. That's just kind of how it works. And I talked about this. This is a rising wedge. Breaks down to here. Who here watched my channel and who here knew that there was a high probability that we were going to break to the downside? I just want to ask what you people think. No, I want to ask what the people think. Opening along on sushi, LTC pumping, super guppy. How can you long or short something that's halted? Bubble guppies. You're funny. Bubble guppies. Yeah, you got to get the bubble guppies. I don't know if I said something wrong, though. Short FTT, call it from 18, now to 13. You're funny. The exchange down because the competitor sold off is what you're defending. LOL. BitBoy got denied from Ripple. Did he replay? Yeah, I thought that was funny, man. ETH was under 1K a few months ago. Could it go back down again? Inshallah. Anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. I want ETH under 1K. I'll sell my kidney. Yikes. Hey, you might just get it. Tom Brady is mad off. Yo, Tom Brady, man. He went in, man. Hey, Sam, what are the tracks from the intro? Dope, man. Andre Labald. Everybody likes the tracks, man. Everybody likes the tracks. All different types of intros. I do it differently. This was actually the first track that I used to use back in the day. Haven't played it in a long time. Decided to bring it back in, baby. Bring it back in. Sacred money makes no money, brother. You know the thing. I don't know what he's saying. I jumped in. Lifer, will you buy FTT or nah? Honestly, no. No, I'm not a fan of energy. I'm an energy guy. ATB is where I find you. I'm glad I did. That's where SEC coming out. Oh, man, come on. Good time to long FTT. Don't listen to the sheep. Spreading FUD. Hey, man. In my humble opinion, Sam Bankman-Fried has billions of dollars. Billions. 19,333. He has billions of dollars. So, my thing is, why is Bitcoin getting fudded so bad? Like, at the end of the day, I guess it's not even Bitcoin FUD. I mean, it was a rising wedge. It was going to break to the downside. The 22-hour was very, very overbought and was telling you we were going to dump. I love trading the 22-hour. Had you long the 22-hour here, look, which we did. Remember, we found this cup and handle. Remember, we made this beautiful call for BTC. We nailed this coupe del handle. Sammy, cup and handy, we hit it to the upside, right? And that was a beautiful move. You know, we didn't get it didn't continue. Then we made this flag, and the flag was a continuation flag, and it hovered, and it hovered, and it hovered, and it played this game, and it played this game, and it played this game, and then it let go, right? And that's why I was saying insurance short at that entry, and then, you know, we went over this over and over again. I kept saying we have to hold the zone. Then we kept losing it. Then we had some bullish divergence. Could we bounce? Then we had this bearish retest of the vertical trend line, of the diagonal trend line. We fell through, rising wedge, and then there was the nasty short to the downside. Look at that. 20,667. We lost it. We couldn't close a candle above 20,800 once we lost this zone too. And then the point of control. It's all about the point of control. See the VRVP? And then where do you go? To your next high volume node. See that? Sticking out, sticking out. This is a simple game, everybody. So if you lose the point of control, you short down to the next node. Okay? It seems more complex than it is. If you just take a deep breath, it is actually as simple as you see it. Somehow our emotions make it seem more complex. Even my emotions get in the way. I will be honest. I am not immune to emotions. I didn't trade this short. I'm going to be dead honest. I did not play the short. I decided to stay out of the market because today of the midterms and all the craziness, I felt like it was going to be a bit ridiculous. So I stayed away from the short. You know what I mean? Yo, so team, okay, have you ever bought anything using crypto? What did you buy? I want you to know. Answer this. If you answer this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away one. If you answer this, one lucky person will be given a month in my trading group, which is a $99 value. Okay, we have 878 people here on the live. I'm going to tweet this out. Have you ever bought anything using crypto? What did you buy and what crypto did you use? Retweet this. Hit the comments. I want 50 retweets and 85 comments. If I get to that point, which I do believe we do because we've done it many times, it's not that hard. So I'm setting the bar low. If we get 50 retweets and 80 comments, I'm picking someone and you're getting into the group for 1 month. You're going to see what it's like to ride with the lifers, get an education, have access to the learning library. My God, it would be a big blessing for you. And I'd like to give that blessing away. So let me do it. So we got 872 people. We only need a very small fraction of those people. A little over 10% is 80, right? 5%, 40 people. So we need like 6% of the people to get busy. Thank you so much. Have you ever bought anything? And I'll make it real easy on you. What I like to do is I take this and I put the tweet right in the comment section and then I even pin it, all right? So now like all you have to do is hit the pin message to answer the tweet. I make it so simple for you and engage. More crypto. I like this guy. I bought some. Oh my God. Oh my God. I almost said it too. Ridiculous. Retweet, like, hit those comments. Let's see these numbers fly. Thank you to everyone jumping on in. I greatly appreciate it. So look, we're going to keep looking at Bitcoin here. USDT, falling volume, prices falling down. But then look, we got that reversal. Sellers are getting some strength here. You got price falling while volume's rising. Sellers are gaining strength. You see that? Man. Can we finally bottom? 50 minutes says we have to get at least a bit of a reversal, but each time it's been lackluster. So here's the deal. Bitcoin will get a bit of a, it's always going to bounce. It's never going to go straight down. It's going to try to bounce. If you can't get back above this zone here, which is 19,800, we're going to call it 800 again, which is insane, but it's the eights. If you can't get above 19,800, continue to short the market. You know what I mean? And we'll start small. First we got to get above 19,005, 19,006. So first off, and that's how I always start. So the bulls must break Bitcoin back above 19,500 to remain bullish. If you cannot do that, we just must expect more downside. It is what it is. So we're looking for some type of double bottom, some type of inverted head and shoulders, some type of pattern that can be a reversal pattern back to the upside. We're not going to reverse without a reversal pattern. Mark my words. So we're watching these smaller time frames for some type of reversal pattern. Here you got this head. You got an inverse head and shoulder here that could play out. It's not the best, but you got a slight inverted here. You go to the 1 minute chart to make it even more apparent for yourself, and it's there. I see it. I played for years with these tiny time frames. I would play with the 1 minute. I would play with the 7 minute. I would play with all these crazy little time frames, and my God, I started to learn so much. It blew my mind. It really did, and I got into a deep space and time with the charts. I lost myself in space and time. My friends drifted into imaginational places. My life became the computer, a digital world where I was set inside of the chips. Soon I became nothing but a moving bot. My brain was consumed with charts and time and space and Fibonacci's and more. I stopped talking to people in the supermarkets. I began to look at objects in a strange way. Before I knew it, I had become a bot. I've been going to therapy to get back to humanness, but I keep going back to the botness, of which I deeply, deeply love. My wife has threatened to leave me many times because I'm in the computer for days on end. She begs me to be her husband. She begs me to be alive. But I just choose to be a bot. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate 889 people on the live stream, 355 likes. It takes Bitcoin to dump for people that want to find out what's going down, right? So we got this inverted head and shoulder here that could break us out. This is a reversal pattern. This is a chance we have. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to happen at all. I'm just saying there's a chance that we could get out of this. All right. So we'll watch that idea, but I'm not too hopeful on it. We still have a measured move even lower to about 18,900. Can we hold the weekly support and resistance? Can we hold the weekly support and resistance? And let me show you what I mean by this. We don't need any drawings on here, but you just go to the weekly, which we're on. And these two levels are just oh so important. This ain't right. Why is it doing this? Am I back in time here? Yes. About to say, I'm like. So look, I mean, you see these two candles on the, it's actually the point of control now. But about 19,002, 19,003, I hovered on this candle because I see where it actually closed. 19,292, and this one opened at 19,294. So it's about 19,290, right? So we don't want to see the weekly break that. The weekly breaks that, and we're going to get a candle closing below that support line. You know, we have one more standing here at about 18,008, the 88s. It's always the 8s. Now the stochastic suggests a massive dump on its way, right? And so you must just kind of, you know, take this as a bit of a, you know, descending triangle, all right? And assume that if it breaks to the downside, it's going to break the length of the base of the triangle. Pretty much in a straight line. They fall pretty fast. That takes you to 12,900. Could Bitcoin go down to 12,900? Yes, very much. Did I think there was a bottom for a long time? Have I talked about indicators? Yes, I have. Have I bought a whole Bitcoin at 19,282? Yes, I have. You know what I mean? What will I do if we go to 12,000? I'll be cool as a cucumber. I stashed that Bitcoin on a hardware wallet, and I'll be holding it for 4 to 5 years. I'm not stressing it at all. I know exactly what I did. I know exactly the plan I made, and I'm in it for the 4-year to 5-year hold. I'm not stressing it, all right? We go lower, I will be buying a lot more Bitcoin. I'll tell you that. 2, 3, 4, 5 more Bitcoins in this region will be gobbled up on the weekly time frame. Mark my words. How the tweet doing? Engaging, baby. Engaging. 57 on our way to 85 comments, 50 retweets. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. On our way. One lucky person will win. And I will be, 1 month chilling with me. All my inner thoughts, all my ideas, things that I'm doing, things that I'm thinking about. Let me know how you're doing. If you're already in the trading group, we'll just extend it for you, right? And that's $99 that you can, maybe, hey, buy some BTC with. So how about this? You can get your choice too. If you're in the trading group, you can get 99 in BTC, or you can get a month. It's up to you. It's whatever you want. If you're not in the trading group, you get in the trading group. So we'll hook you up. We'll hook you up no matter what. No matter what. Well, no matter what. Let's keep it pumping and running. Let's get into it. I bought some high vintage Pokemon with USD. I also bought the dip on Gutter Cat Gang. That looks pretty cool. I like Gutter Cats. That looks pretty hot. Never bought, but sold some tires and sold for some bitty Bitcoin 2 years ago. Bitty Bitcoin. I bought 3 crypto logos made in acid burnt metal for 0.06 ETH back in 2017. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I see that. Dude, so many awesome stories here. Holofuel. I bought more crypto using BTC pairs. Oh, of course it does. You're the man. Shout out to Zero, my man. Paid fines from the government and played Satoshi plus. Oh, you're funny. I bought NFTs using ETH. I don't think I could ever justify spending on a physical asset, at least not where we are currently. My man. More crypto. I bought some green on. Oh my gosh. Yes, my treasure. Yeah, I spent XRP on its high from a car down payment, man. Bought seeds from a seed bank. Smart move. Yeah, I've used crypto to pay for my 3 commas subscription. Smart move. Wow, we got a lot of interesting information here. This could go on all day. Unbelievable. Shout out to the 957 people here on the live stream. If you're just jumping in, we got a tweet that we've in the pinned comment. It says, have you ever bought anything using crypto? What did you buy? And what crypto did you use? And what we want you to do is retweet this and leave a comment. And I said, if we got to 85 comments and 50 retweets, then I'll be hooking y'all up, and we're basically about to do it. We're very, very close to it. So pretty sure we'll hit it in the next 10 minutes. So thank you for everyone for the engagement. Thank you for everyone for the questions. I'm super excited to pick someone. We'll pick it live today on the live. We'll check it out. So bang, bang, bang. Shout out to the 959 people, 398 likes. Everyone, we have more likes when I have 10 people here on the live. Let's get it moving. Let's show the people of yesterday how strong we are today. Okay? So look, there's your measured move. Basically about 13K, 20,008. That's what we're looking at. It's about 13,000. Let me put my line exactly, put a label on it. I like using these big, fat, chubby labels. They're really nice. This price note. All right. Everyone, I also teach class today. Great day to teach class. Did you get wrecked and rocked today? Did you lose a lot of money because you don't know how to look at the market? Did you use your emotions and you want to learn how to calm your emotions? I'm here for you. I can help you. I can show you the way I've made all the mistakes possible, and I can continue to help you many, many times. I teach class today from 3 to 5:30 every single Tuesday, Eastern Standard Time, New York City time, and it's $99 if you're not in the course, in my trading group. But if you're in the trading group, it's only $60. I want to make sure that anyone had the loyalty to join my trading group would also get a beautiful 40% discount. What I do in this trading course, what do you get? What happens? Like, so many questions, right? I would ask so many. Like, why is it $99? What am I getting? Well, number one, you're going to get information that you get to keep. You're going to get 2 charts, and you're going to get my own personal 9-point checklist that I use before I get into any trade. You can reverse it and use it to short too. So it's a shorting and a long tool. I'm going to teach you so many different things about the movement of the charts. We're going to talk about how the tight moving averages and how they get far apart. We're going to break it down. We're going to give you also the relationship between the moving averages and the MACD, which is the moving average convergence and divergence. I'm going to break down some intricate things that many people have never shown you on YouTube. I'm going to talk about the RSI and how we use divergences. Only a very small percentage of the world knows divergences. And we're going to talk about the SRSI and how beautiful it is and how it's a leading indicator. We're going to break down so much more, VRVP and trend analysis, support or resistance, and proper risk management. How to find your stop loss using a calculator and more, and how to look at your ratio of the trade. There's so much awesome stuff to be held. I can't wait to show it to you. So it's today from 3 to 5:30. I'll be teaching class. It's filling up fast. You can email cryptolifers@gmail. You can email cryptolifers@gmail to join the class. All right. Hey, if you got rocked and wrecked, you might want to join the class because, hey, education is the key to freeing yourself from the pain of losing money, in my humble opinion, right? So this is possible in the weekly, something we definitely have to look at, all right? Let's zoom back in here and see what's happening on the smaller time frame, and we're looking if this is strange, drunken, insane here, inverted head and shoulder can make a move to the upside. Am I crazy to think? I mean, it's a possible inverted. You could also call it a bit of a double bottom here now. And we desperately need some type of bullish reversal here. Back to the upside, and we need to get back above the resistances that we've made on the smaller time frame. You're looking for Bitcoin to get back above 19,500. If it cannot, we could suffer even more downside. But I'm looking at this as strange, inverted. Most people couldn't even have seen it. And it's possibly not there, but it's there, you know. And we're looking at this falling, you know, this bullish divergence here. Learning your divergence will change your life. You won't be as emotional. See how I'm sitting here cool as a cucumber, just looking at price action? Because whether it's going up or going down, it's the same thing. Whether you're making money on the short or making money on the long, it's the same thing, okay? You just need price action to move. You need volatility. That's all you're looking for, all right? Now, I went out and voted already, too. Did you go out and vote? I already went out and voted. I'm not going to say who I voted for, but I went out and did my thing and, you know, put my pen to my heart and decided to do what I had to do. So shout out to anyone that did vote today. I did vote for sure. Already got it done. Place was right next to my house. It was like it was very, very simple, very, very easy. I went and voted, all right? So, now you can't complain if you don't vote. You can't whine if you ain't voting. You know what I mean? And I know the system is a mess. We have the Federal Reserve. Like, we have so many other things going on. I get it, but it is what it is. Look, so BTC3S, right? Just one thing to think about here. If you're in my trading group, or if you even just come to the live stream every day, the key is I can also teach you how to start a beautiful business. I go the Gary Vee way. I listen to Gary Vee. I did. I found out who Gary Vee was in 2008. This guy I was starting an internet company. I was trying to start an internet company in 2008, 2009. I had lost my job. Around 2009, I had lost my job. I'd been laid off because of, you know, the economic crisis. And so my job said, you were the first person to hire. I was one of the first people there. I worked there for about almost 2 years. My first job out of college, I got laid off from. I came into a very bad, I got out of college in 2005, right? So by the time it's 2008, I'm only 3 years into the workforce, just getting my footing, and jobs are just getting tossed out the window. We were all the newest people that would join most of the companies. So most of us would be the people who would be laid off. My generation, my people. So once we were out there, I started my own company. I said, man, I'm sick of getting laid off. I started an internet company called Industry Exclusive, where I would actually follow around celebrities. This was in 2008. And I thought I would have to follow around a bunch of B celebrities and then slowly get to where I wanted. It was a very slow process, right? The thing about it was, it's somewhat, we got to Twister within our second week. A guy across the street from us was like, dude, Twister is going to blah, blah, blah. And we were like, what? And he basically knew Twister was going to be in town. And he was like, I know him. And my buddy works for Capitol Records. and I drive the car around, and I take him where he needs to go in New York. And he's like, I could tell him you're a film crew, and you could kick it with him. And we were just started. We were like, Twister? Like the famous Twister? And then he was bumping at the time, right? He was way bigger then than he is now, but he's still pretty big. And point is, I'm also showing you here, look, this is yesterday's live stream. And we talked about this short possibly making massive gains. Remember that? And it did. Look at that. It boomed. 8%, but not a lot, right? Now when we look at it, though, the short's also in a bit of a flag here. So if Bitcoin takes that dump, the short is going to bump. The short looks good in the 15-minute, I'll tell you that. It looks more healthy than Bitcoin does. And that's a bull flag that could break to the upside. So that was yesterday on the live stream, and you can see, obviously, where my head is at. I'm telling you, the short looks better than Bitcoin does, right? When I say that, definitely, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, but I'm a bit of an indicator. I look at the charts every single day. My brain's eventually going to see. I see it every day. So if my brain says something, probably it's grasping at something that it sees. And so my brain saw a short yesterday, and the shorts played out very, very nicely. Let's take a look at the short right now on the charts and see where we're at on the short. Some people in a short maybe like, do I, and it's completely up to you whether you want to get in or out of your short. I like to scalp. I don't like to be in trades for too long. I like big money, small amount. I like big money, small percentage. See, I used to want to trade. See, when I started out, you got a couple thousand for me personally, and I'm trying to make, trying to put $2 to $3 grand in a trade, and I want to make like, I don't know, 10, 30, 40, 50%. If I can make 100, great, right? And that's kind of the deal. But then eventually you end up with, you end up with more, and you're happy making 10% off 50K. You know what I mean? 5% off 25,000. Like, just snatch 1,000 here, snatch 2,500 here. And it's a lot easier. You don't need bigger moves. So instead of trading leverage, this is the thing. Someone could trade leverage and turn small amounts into huge amounts, but then they can risk taking big amounts into small amounts. Someone that trades spot over years. So look, it's the tortoise and the hare. The leverage trader could start with $5 grand, and he might just start banging. And I'm not going to hate on leverage trading as much as I used to. Do whatever you want. I'm being more. I want to be more of a lover and known as like a lover of the space. Do whatever makes you happy. Like, just because I don't do it doesn't mean you can't do it. Do whatever makes you happy. I think it can hurt beginners a little bit if that's the first thing they get introduced to, in my humble opinion, because it's just so racy and so fast, and there's a lot of emotions, and they don't even know how to begin trading spot emotions when it's just kind of on the 4-hour time frame. So the point is, like, a lever trader can boom, like, a guy in my group, 5,000 to 280,000 in a month and a half. Like, you can change your life for sure, but you can also lose that money pretty fast as you made it. A spot trader learns, like, for 1 or 2 years doesn't make anything. Back and forth. Then 1 year makes maybe 1,000. Another year makes 2,000, but slowly becomes profitable. And then this person over time, I believe, eventually can surpass the leverage trader, because this person is never putting themselves into the heavy risk that this person is. You know what I mean? And yes, this person could surpass. I get it. But so I'm just about that slow and steady win the race type of behavior. And I just truly believe that's where it's at. Now, when the market's amazing, fine. Jump into a little, like, use leverage when you can. My whole point is, like, I use leverage when the market's very bullish, and like when Doge was going to get bought and you knew it was going to flip, I jump into Doge 3L. Like, I use 3L and 3S tokens. They're not leverage per se, but they are leverage ETF tokens, right? They give me an extra percentage based on the math. Okay. So look, this is the short. It spiked up. It's getting very overbought on the 1-hour time frame. 15-minute wants to come on down. It seems like you hit a spot apart. You want to see bearish divergence in the short, and you have it now. You have swing down to swing down. You have a swing up to swing up. That's what you need. And you need to see this start coming down. You need the short to be in like a rising wedge. You want to say, will the rising wedge break down? Measured move. You realize the whole world is a reverse cycle. Like, this short's breaking out of the rising wedge while Bitcoin's breaking out of the falling wedge, and back and forth and vice versa, right? So can this inverted head and shoulders save the day? Measured move would take us at least to the point of control at 19,007, and we would get back above 19,005 at least. That's what we want to see on the smaller time frame. That's what we're looking at for Bitcoin. Everybody wants FTT. I know you do. But look at this, dude. The S&P just booming to the upside. Blasting, as we suggested, out of the flag. Measured move to the S&P is 3862. Hey, we may not be correlated for the day, but as I said before, it's good to see. You want to see the stock market recovering. Look at this. Cup and handle to the upside. It's funny. I was on a plane. There's two people next to me. I was on my way back from Vegas, right? October 9th or 8th, or right? And I said to them, I said, the S&P is about to reverse huge. I said, I can't believe it, but yeah, I went there October 3rd to the 8th. So I'm flying home on the 8th at night. It was a Saturday night, right around here. And I was like, you guys play the market? You into the market? And I was like, the S&P is about to rip. I said, it's about to reverse. I said, a lot of money could be made right around this area. And they were like, and they probably laughed it off. It's funny. Imagine getting that tip on the airplane from the dude next to you in your airplane seat. And I said, do whatever. I wasn't saying anything. I was just, and I showed them the chart because they saw me with my iPad. I'm sitting there and the lady's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, these are all the charts. You know what I mean? I said, the S&P is about to reverse. And I said, I don't know. I do this all the time. And this is what it says. I said, the math says you double bottom, chance you get this falling wedge break out. And I also was looking at like the monthly chart, right? Monthly's telling you it's time to buy the market. Beautiful time to buy the market. When the monthly gets this low in the S&P, I mean, massive reversals come from here. So I don't know, is the Fed going to reverse course? Could interest rates go up and the stock market go up? Could we see 10% interest rates? Could real estate market completely collapse and get tight? Anything could happen. People that are trying to make money, they don't want to hear about the bad news. But when you're in it to win it, you got to hear about all the news. Shout out to all the people here on the live stream, sending a super chat for TA and deep dives. One of the old school people sending a super chat to let the new people know how it rocks. You can guys start a wave. You'll start a huge wave. I got 927 people here. I bought 3 months of your trading group and paid for the beginner's course. Thank you so much for the love, man. $4.99 from Cryptologica. God bless you and yours. Thank you for the love. And let's jump into the chat. Shout out to all the Blue Crew. Shout out to everybody here that's jumping on in. A lot of new people who here has never been part of a Crypto Lifer live stream. Let me know if you've never been a part of a crypto live stream. Is this your first time? Let's get the lemon water going. I don't think I got the lemon water cooking and running here. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to God. I bless God for every single thing I have. Number one, I want to make it clear. I got nothing if I don't got God. That's he's my number one affiliate. Hit the link below to go talk to you. Hit the link below to get to God, to thank God. I should have like a thank God button. First time, and I like to tie. Not financial advice. I love you, man. Shout out to Miss Jackson in the game. I also took your online class and made my first successful trade yesterday. Let's go. Shout out to Alan C. Made his first trade after my class. You're the man, dude. Yo, it's my first crypto live stream, baby. Shout out to my man, Atakan Denek. We love you, man. And let's do a roll call. Where is everybody from in the world? We got 933 beautiful souls all around the world. Where are you from? Watch this roll call. It's going to get crazy. First Flat Earth. I love it. Where are you from? I'm from Boston, Mass. I spent 20 years in New York City. Where is everybody from? New Jersey, Texas, South Carolina, Houston, New York, North Texas, Spring, St. Pete, Jersey, Miami, South Dakota, Tampa, Washington State, Mexico City, Sweatyville, Wales. I got to run with it. Miami, NYC, North Carolina, Luxembourg, UK, Spain, Missouri, Strong Island, Turkey, Romania, Virginia Beach, Denver, Mapleton. It's out of control. Jersey, Sweden, Wisconsin, Isle of Wight, Jersey. I got to slow it down. It's going too fast. It's out of control. Mongolia. Oh, my God. Canada, Taiwan, Brazil, Kilachai, Puerto Rico, Sweden. We got Pakistan. We got I think we got every single country in the entire world. Tulsi, Gibraltar. Oh my God, north of Hollywood, Singapore, Tattoon, London, baby, Canada, Killa, California, man. Woof. San Antone, man. San Antone, baby. Italy, Sweden, Czech Republic. Wow. Singapore, Mongolia. Wow, we got that. Netherlands, Chicago, Tampa, Hilton Head Island. Beautiful spot. Great state of North Dakota, baby. Sweden, Palm City. And it keeps running in at the speed of light. You people are unbelievable. The Philippines, Luxembourg, Greece, Ukraine, Kansas, Berlin, Romania. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Chicago, Maine, Norway, NVIDIA office, Iran, Kenya. You send me some free NVIDIA GeForce, man. I'll give you guys a shout out. Ukraine, build me a new computer, man. I'll just keep it on the low. It'll be my backup. Greece, India. Wow, this is like one of the, wow. Portugal, Taco Tuesday. Shout out to Tori, my man. South Florida, Palm Beach. Anyone say Kentucky yet? You did. Into bed with the fire into coffee. Ooh, that sounds nice. Bulgaria. Wow. Wow. Cancun, Mexico, and more. Wow. Unbelievable. So we talked about a reversal. We're talking about that monthly chart. Monthly chart's about to rip. Yeah, it might slip a little bit, but it's telling you it's time to get into the market. It's telling you that big money could be made in the long term, like a 4 or 5 year hold on that monthly, or at least a 2 year hold on the monthly. Oh my gosh. And that's where the big money's made on that monthly chart. Hey, so do whatever makes you happy in the game. Thank you so much for that super chat. God bless you and yours. And how's Sam? I look at it, Engine USDT, when you get a chance, please. We'll take a look at Engine coin. First coin I really started deep diving. It was really the first metaverse coin, in my humble opinion, because in a way, it was a melting coin where you could smelt your asset into Engine, move Engine to another game, and then be able to put that coin, that value somewhere else. It helped you move value between video games. I thought it was ingenious. I found Engine coin in about 2018, 2019 area, and I was all over it back in these days here. Saw it when it was only 5 to 6, 7 cents, and Engine would just it would erupt to $4. It would go from literally pennies here in January of 2020, and by April of 2021, about a year and a few months more, this thing would be 4 beans. Out of control. Lifer 333, baby. Shout out to my man Rin Tin Tin on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So look, Engine, like every coin, it's down at all the way at the bottom of its bottoms, right? Can it double bottom? That's the question. If Bitcoin can hold, then we can hold. But if Bitcoin takes a dump, this is going to dump. It's kind of how the market works. It's sad to say, but King Daddy Bitcoin runs the show. That's why we go over Bitcoin every single day. That's why we have a lot of coins up there, a lot of things coming. And you know what I mean? Like I have a bunch of setups. All those setups will just completely tank if Bitcoin can't hold the sauce. You know what I mean? It's sad, but it's what happens. Bitcoin is King Daddy. Now, a lot of coins we're seeing, they're getting tight and they're gravitating up towards the 200 simple moving average. I could see a move here. So an Engine actually holding pretty strong compared to Bitcoin. So let's take a look at our daily. Thing was, the daily is just a little overbought for a lot of coins, and we were going over that. That's something that had me a little weary. But look, I actually see this tight channel. We broke out of it already. Can we stay above it? Do we flag out? Let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame. 4 hours says, hey, enough is enough. I can only dump for so long, and I'm eventually going to make a move here to the upside. So I'm going to watch Engine coin pretty closely. If it can hold this point of control, yes, it can continue up. And you can see it's got a pretty hard, bounce. It's been bouncing, and that's your volume node. It might come down and bounce here one more time at 40 cents. Again, if Bitcoin collapses, the whole thing will bomb. So, pay attention to Bitcoin. Very important. But if Bitcoin goes sideways or just, sideways or up, there's a good chance Engine can make some waves. How much is that for Engine? If it can make a move to the upside, it's about 24%. And it would have to get above this high volume node here at about 45.58. But Engine looking stronger than most coins. You can almost, cheat it as a Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. Almost cheated as a Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside in a bit of a way for Engine coin. Okay. Everyone wants to know what FTTX is doing. Let's take a look at FTX. Is it collapsing to the downside? FTT. Let's take a look at FTT here. KuCoin, FTX, any exchange. KuCoin, let's see. 15 cents completely collapsing. Will it bounce back to the upside? I believe it bounces right back with Bitcoin. It's strange how Bitcoin is it's almost like Bitcoin's following FTX, which I find strange. FTX was doing what everyone else was doing. It was about to double bottom here. Probably move up if the market did move up. But then, what happened? Everyone wants to know the story. And I can tell you the story. Does everyone want to know the story? Who wants to know what's going on? I can break it down for you. We can get there. Everyone, you got to hit those likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers so we get 1,000 people on the live. We got to 940 people, almost to 1,000 people. If you keep the likes pumping, we'll get to 600 likes, 700 likes, 800 likes. You'll get 1,200 people here. Watch you bring the likes in. I used to do stream for 2-3 people. Then it was 10 people. Then it was 50 people. Now it's 900, 1,000 people. So if you keep hitting that like button, you're going to change my life, your lives, and you're going to change this whole stream. We're going to go all the way worldwide, around the world. People are going to know what divergence is. They're going to get taught for free how to trade cryptocurrency. They're going to understand the education needed. Then they can expand it with me in my Discord as they begin to learn more and gain more confidence in themselves and their trades. Okay? Keep hitting that like button, everybody. Going to propel us to greatness. Already 894, already ripping us back to 500. Keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. It's like starting an engine. Don't let that engine die. Keep it running. Let's show them how bang, FTX stopped withdrawals. They halted them. Look, and FTX is bouncing back to the upside. A lot of times it is good to buy the fear. You know what I mean? Am I going to buy FTX right now? I don't think so. But hey, it's a quick scalp on fear. I mean, that's a divergence and a half because your swing low to swing low is like this, and it does go down, but it's not nearly as sharp. That's a Class C bullish divergence. You know, basically screaming for a V-shaped recovery here for FTX. I mean, I would like it because it would help Bitcoin. How you figure out if you're going to continue lower or higher is you look at the smaller time frames. Okay? And look at that reversal, 1440 all the way up. Almost up, what, 10%, 19%, 20% in 3 minutes. 20% in 3 minutes. And look, there's a little bit of a divergence here too because this is a flat swing and see this swinging up. I'm just trying to, and this is a swing down, this is swing up. So you can see how the divergence starts to occur. Price starts to bend, but the RSI starts to bend earlier. See, this is really what's happening when you're looking at divergence. Normally, you got the price action moving down. You got the RSI moving down. But what happens is price action moving down, keeps moving. RSI starts to bend earlier and then bends out. Then price bends out. But the RSI bends out first before price action. So like here, the RSI started to bend there. See? But the price was still falling. Price didn't start to bend till here. So it's a preemptive bend in price action on the RSI. The RSI can tell you when price is spent before it's spent or when it's going to reverse before it reverses. Look at this big reversal. Oh my God. And you know this is Sam Bankman-Fried pumping his own bags. You know that. He halted. He's doing that. This is pure manipulation. What he did is he halted withdrawals and he's buying his bags now. It's kind of crazy. He'll go bankrupt buying his bags. He don't care. He took a huge loan out. He's buying his bags. And other people are also jumping in. I mean, other people are speculating. It's not just that. But I mean, this is crazy. And it could be fun. I'm not trying to say I know exactly what's happening. I'm just speculating. Shoulder, head, shoulder, even though it's completely absurd of an inverted head and shoulder, it still is there, you know. This is insanity. You got to look at the 30-second, 1 second chart. Who wants to see the 1 second chart on FTX? 1 second. You can't get it anywhere else. You really can't get the 1 second chart almost anywhere else. You got to get that Pro Plus Premium. A lot of people don't want to pay the bucks, the big bucks for the big accounts here. That's crazy. Now I wouldn't, there's a bearish divergence here. Look. Bit of bearish divvy there. I wouldn't trade this short or long. I wouldn't touch it. It's not my thing. You do whatever makes you happy. Guys, keep hitting that like button. You got 936 people. We're about to crack 1,000 people on the live. I know you can get us to 1,000. Please don't stop. 400 of you people can do it. You can change my life. You can change my life today. You can bust us through the algorithm to 1,000 people. It's up to you. I used to say this when I was at 100 people and you got us to 5. I used to say it when I was at 400. You got us to 6. I used to say it when I was at 7. You got us to 8. Now I'm at 9. You can get us to 12, baby. I know you can do it. I know we can do it. We have the most strong, most beautiful entire community in the world. I'm telling you right now. I teach class today too. If you want to get into class, I teach class from 3 to 5:30 today. It's $99. I'm going to show you everything I know today and more. Jump on in. $99. Invest in yourself. $60 if you're already in the trading group. Get the deal today. $330 to join 3 months of the trading group and the class all bundled up together. Email CryptoLifers@gmail. CryptoLifers@gmail to get down. Look, this is malforming this. And that tells you that this is about to may blast again. It also has some feels like this. Kind of an inverted head and shoulder there. You see it. Now you're flagging out. Sammy cup in handy, right? I've never traded the 1 second chart. I'm just playing. I'm playing with it, but. And feel good with the music. Feel good with the movement. You're part of the Crypto Lifer live stream. My name is Samuel James Price. I am the Crypto Lifer. I gave my life to crypto every single day I live stream. I dedicated my entire life to crypto. I became a bot every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I haven't taken a day off in February of 2021. We continue show number 664, I believe, without a day off, continuing to bring you coverage of the Fed meetings, continue to bring you coverage of Ethereum on the live stream, showing you this cup and handle break to the upside right in front of you, showing you how it's done, right? Look at that. On the 1 second chart, that's how you make 6% in 20 seconds. Have you ever seen someone at least demonstrate a 60% markup in about 30 to 50 seconds? I've never seen it in my entire life. This is the first time here with you as I do it. So anomalies are on this channel done all the time. You're going to see crazy things that you never thought possible. You got another bit of a flag here. Look at the measured move with a cup and handle. Nailed it. That's how, this is how the weekly works. This is how the daily works. Even though it's the 1 second chart, you can see so much craziness. This is absurd at 1920 as it continues to rip on the 1 second. FTT flying. Tell your friends. You've never seen anything like this. Tell your friends. Tell them to stop into the live, like the guy who's tracking it on the 1 second chart and nailing it. Oh my goodness. Spiked up for a quick 10% again. I mean, this is out of control. This thing is just ripping back to the upside. This is insane. You got sell-offs, sell-downs. Now you got some bearish divvy though, right? Kind of a bearish divergence there. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. Continues to flag though. See how I did that? You liked how I did that, how I bent them. I know you like that. I did it with style and grace. Allow me to lace. Nah. So look, 10% gains coming again. This is out of control. Now this is a little too much for me. I play big amount. This is out of control. This is craziness. Absolute absurdities. But this is how you can get good at charting. Sit on the 1 minute, the 1 second, and just like watch your brain move with it. Now look, we got an M pattern forming now. See, because you got to be quick. Now the M could oh no, wait. It may not be an M, it may be this. Sorry, wait, let me get it quick before I don't have a second. Yeah, it's making a bull pennant. Bull pennant to the upside. See, my mind's seeing all these shapes so I can see them so fast. Boom. Now there is a possible M, but we defied it there. And that looks like we're going to rip. That's going to rip. That looks like we're going back to 2137. This is insanity. I never thought anything so possible. This is the 1 second chart, everybody. You won't see anything like this on YouTube. They call me the chart freak. They call me the chart fruitcake. Look at that. Another cup and handle hit the target. This is crazy. I can teach you my style right now. Look at that cup and handle hit. That cup and handle hit. That's why they call me Savvy Cup and Handy to the upside. You've never seen anything like this in your entire life. CZ bought FTX OG move, man. DXY. CZ beat SBF at his own game. CZ did, but look at this, dude. Look at how well this TA is playing out. Spot on the. If it plays out on the 1 second chart, what do you think is going to play out on the next? And look, we're going to just keep showing. Look, we hit the target. Now, look. 14% in how many? This is insane. 14% in 1 minute and 33 seconds. That's how you make 14% in 1 minute and 33 seconds. This is out of control. 1,000 people on the live stream. 1,000 people watching the 1 second chart on FTT going out of control. You've never seen anything like this. Doing expert TA at the speed of light. Watching this just absurdity. Look, now it's making another flag. This flag might as well. Ooh, look at the wicks, dude. They're just wicking. Just people jumping in, grabbing orders closer to the zone. This is crazy. FTT back to 19. We just watched this thing dive out of the dead from 14. And Bitcoin bouncing back strong. 20,000. Oh my God for BTC. The whole market falling back and FTT just falling short. Bitcoin ripping to 20,100. Oh my God, baby! If you were down and you didn't sell, you're back up, baby. You're back up, baby. Yeah. This is insane. I love this life. I would never give it up for anything else in this whole wide world, baby. My Bitcoin tie on, representing my people, representing my crypto, representing crypto is life. I love this, baby. Woo! My goodness, man. Who got that inverted cup and handle for you? Who called that inverted, baby? Who saw it on the man? Bam, bam, bam! Man, it feels good to be alive, baby. Man, it feels good to be alive. You can't take us down forever. Back above the 200 simple. Can the 400 get back above the 200 simple? That is the question. Did we? No. Oh, yes, we're back above the 200 simple moving average. Very important for a bull market to continue or to become anything. My God, that was a rush, everybody. I thought it was FTT just recovering. Then I looked at the corner of my eye. It wasn't just FTT. It was Bitcoin banging to the upside. Let's take a look at the DXY. Let's keep it moving. Wow. Wow. 1,033 people on the live. 664 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? Baby. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. You people did it. You did it. I told you you could do it. You didn't believe me, but I believed in you. And when you believe in me, I believe in you. And we create the cycle. We create the movement. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can get in our way. Nothing can stop us, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. You have no idea how much I absolutely am so grateful. Shout out to God. God is great. Only God can do things so amazing. I love each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for watching this amazing show today. Unbelievable. It also was a very strong divergence, and we went over the divergence too on the live. Look at the total market cap had the divergence that I pointed out. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. But who I saw that inverted head and shoulder on the 1 minute. Like, come on, this is out of control. I saw it though. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw it with my own eyes. Did I? Look, this has a nice pull and it's consolidating. We might get right back to where we were. That was just cheap prices for people to get into Bitcoin under 20K. One last time, the whales presenting a close move using FTX and all the FUD to get themselves some cheap Bitcoin. Always be careful. Never fall into the panic selling. What happened with Bitcoin? CZZ took FTT Queen. Game over. Shout out to 1,034 people on the live. 700 likes. Let's get the super chats coming in. Let me know what you want to talk about. We got a whole another hour left to go over all coins and have some fun, but this market has been out of control. If you told me this was going to happen today, if you told me I was going to wake up, find an inverted head and shoulder on the 1 minute and call the reversal. Yeah. What? Okay. What is it? I'm looking at Jamie. What is he saying? I see in Jamie. I'm with Jamie. What is he saying? What DMs? I have Slack. I have Discord. I have 1,000 places for DMs. That's ridiculous. Check your DMs. That's insanity. Tell me exactly what to check and where to check it. I'm in Jamie right now. Jamie's usually my guy. Is it Porter? If you cover that now, we can retain the more. FTX versus Binance banging on them to the upside, man. And that's the thing, man. What is happening with FTX and Binance? Well, the whole story. Let me tell you the entire story of what really went on. Okay? I'll tell you, and it involves Ben. Because what happened was Ben was doing his thing, starting a bill. And then someone in Ben's team tried to lure him into Sam Bankman-Fried's team. This is the story. That guy went back to Ben and said, hey, this is what they're doing. They're taking parts of your bill and trying to make a different bill. That got back to CZ. That would have pushed CZ's Binance completely out of the picture because it wasn't involved in the legislation. And they would have put themselves in place and put CZ out, right? So CZ was like, well, I actually helped fund you and I helped back you. And I thought we were all one big crypto thing together, but apparently we're not. Apparently you like to get what you want and push everybody out, right? So he said, you know what? I've held your coins for 2 to 3 years. I've been super transparent. I'm dumping your coins. I'm not doing this game anymore. Why would I hold up your liquidity if you're not going to go hold up mine, right? So look, we got an update here on the tweet from CZ on Binance. Let's go to CZ's Binance and see what he says. So So that's why, if you look at it, Sam Bankman-Fried just said, dude, this is crazy, but let me show you what I posted to my trading group this morning, which was absolutely insane. When I woke up and saw this, I could not believe it. A competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors. A competitor tried to go after us with political lobbyists. Look at that. Whoa, tit for tat for sure. Tit for tat for sure. And so then they created the rumor that they're insolvent, yada, yada, yada. So here, this afternoon, FTX asked for our help. This is a significant liquidity crunch. To protect users, we signed a non-binding LOI intending to fully acquire FTX.com and help cover the liquidity crunch. We will be conducting a full due diligence in the coming days. Binance just bought FTX. Oh, baby! You know, some of that money could have come from Elon. We're not sure exactly where. This is huge news. The entire market pumped back to the upside. CZ steps in and finances crypto. CZ steps in and saves the day. CZ steps in and pumps all our bags back to the upside. However, show me the charts and I'll show you the news. How did the inverted head and shoulder on the 1 minute chart show us that CZ was going to buy us back in and make huge, huge moves? Yeah, just made a quick 100 pound. Here's your cut, Stuart Bell. Thank you for the $202. Wow, 2%, man. Hey, God bless you and yours. Thank you for the love. Everyone, we got a lot of people here. We usually get, the last 2 days, we have no one. Like yesterday, I had barely anyone here. I made $200 in super chats. It's just funny how we have less people, but way more people. So boom, shout out to everybody here on the live. Send in a super chat. I love to jump into the chat. Shout out to my blue crew, DJ Porter Rock, CNC Ireland, everybody here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you all. Love learning. All you, Jamie, Anku Kutsi, Butsu, Toby, and all my awesome crew that comes through every single day. And shout out to Justin Musgrave. Shout out to Yana Tado. Shout out to Lucas Anman. Shout out to all the new people here. Crypto Doc. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to Chisei Crypto. Shout out to You Know The Thing. Shout out to West Saldivar. All right. Price going up because CZ bought over FTX, man. Super chat. Soul on the lower time frames. So what? Sam Bankman-Fried ain't as rich as he is? Let's look at the super chat. Someone asked about Sol, but we got Bitcoin still staying in this nice flag to the upside. This is huge. I cannot believe what has happened today. And again, don't get too excited. We still took a bit of a hit here. Let's now we're gonna look at Bitcoin kind of fresh again. But you can see how I worked my magic, right? You can see how I tried to figure out where Bitcoin was going to go based on the divergence, based on the inverted head and shoulder. You won't see this anywhere else on any other YouTube channel. Nobody else pulled this off. And I'm not trying to hate on anyone else. I love them all. But hey, I get to own what I do. And you get to see what it is. And you'll see this many, many times. If you're just seeing this for the first time, this ain't the first time we've done something like this. This channel is an anomaly. I believe it comes from God. It comes from you guys. I don't know what it is, but I tell everyone, if you want to be successful at something, use the 4 Ds. Desire something so bad. Have the desire for it. Don't want it. Want it says you lack it, and then you won't receive it. Don't use the word want. I want something means you don't have it. You send the universe that you're lacking, you'll get lack back. You won't receive what you want. So you want desire, 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 desire. Then it is the dedication. Dedicate your something to something you love. Do it every single day. Then there's the discipline, because some days you're going to be sick. Some days you're not going to feel good. Some days your leg is going to hurt. Some days your shoulder's going to hurt. You got to have the discipline to do it anyway, right? Because your body and mind may not be there, but if you have the discipline, you're going to be able to do it no matter what. And then the determination to continue no matter what happens. Some days just don't feel good. Some days you're down and out. Use just that determination to continue to fight, to continue to push. And I'm telling you, those are my 4 Ds of life. I use them all the time. Also, stay focused. Staying focused will keep you successful. Stay focused. Let me get into the super chats so I can service everybody correctly here. So look, we had a bullish divergence here on the total time frame, total market cap. What is this? This is the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. Also, we rivaled this area of support and resistance, and we bounced pretty nicely. We're back at 963. Remember I said we're going to test 950 billion. I don't want to go below it. We went as low. We didn't even go all the way to this. We might end up down here, right? 900, but we seem to have tested $924 billion, and then out of nowhere, a nice $40 billion came back into the market. CZ, did you just buy more Bitcoin too? So this, I just can't believe how much the market reacts. FTX is bankrupt, going down the tubes. CZ buys FTX, we're gone. And so CZ buys FTX. I mean, this is insane. We broke the news live here on the channel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Please hit the like button on your way in. I greatly appreciate it. I always say thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Without your time, I got no show. Look at Alameda trending right now. Unbelievable. Wow. And let's look at my tweet, man. Let's rejoice. 8,974 followers. Can I get to 9,000 Twitter followers on this live? Everyone that hit these tweets, so many new people. All I need is 26 beautiful faces to jump on in to Twitter and hit that follow button. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. And I'm here doing my thing. What's happening in crypto markets? My team is putting out coverage right now. My team is doing updates right now. My team does not stop. You guys are amazing. So look, we got to 98. We did it all. 77 comments, 65 retweets, 98 comments. Let's jump on into the comments. We got to like every single one of these if we can to my team. So have you ever bought anything with crypto? Yeah, okay, so let's see. I never have, but take care of my neighbor's yard, and that is what I used to stay in the 99. Hey, man, that works, bro. Bought $10 worth of Bitcoin in 2016 to purchase some illegal movie streaming service. Never used it. Remembered about 2021. It was worth 200. Been hooked on crypto ever since. Sweaty Dave. Yeah, I bought a hoodie and a baseball hat from someone in Egypt using ETH. That way I didn't have to use a payment processing service. I bought some high-end vintage Pokemon. I still think that's cool. That may be the winner. I really like that. Ooh, this dog, though? Yes, my French bulldog. She kind of has to win. Arturo Castro, Frenchieverse. Oh, Frenchieverse. I know Frenchieverse. Bought a pizza dinner for the fam using USDC. Okay. I paid my bills using XRP, Litecoin, and Bitcoin with all one card. I bought seeds from a seed bank. I like that. I like that one a lot. This table's beautiful. Yes. Bitcoin. Rodney Cohen. Bought a live edge table to be used for Thanksgiving dinner. You know what? That's unbelievable. That thing is gorgeous. Unbelievable. Yep, bought a new helium miner with USDC. Okay. The 99 is shining example. My man. Yes, I only bought NFTs and laptops. And we'll make this quick. We got to figure it out, and then we're going to move on. We got so many people to choose from. I'm just going to flip it like this, and whatever it sits on. I'm going to go up, I'm going to go down, I'm going to go up, I'm going to go down, I'm going to go up, I'm going to go down. DGen Mustard LLP bought some ADA NFTs. DGen Mustard. So make sure, guys, DM DGen Mustard LLP. Let him know that he just got in. It was the DGen Mustard, man. It must, hey, I don't know how it happens, but it does. The universe has picked my man, DGen Mustard. God bless you for jumping on in. Thank you for being here. Amazing, amazing day. All right, so look, now we're in a flag here, and we're consolidating. Measured move for Bitcoin is out this giant pull. Okay, we're just trading TA the way TA is supposed to be played, 20,800. This inverted head and shoulders said it could make a move, and it did. I can't believe I even saw that. Most people would never have seen that. I'm telling you right now, that's an anomaly. Come on. You saw that on the 1 hour, you wouldn't have seen anything. You would never have known that was going to happen. It just would have reversed, and you would have not been able to figure it out. Look, you can't see this. And you got to have the knowledge. You have to have seen it so many times that you understand what's happening. It's absolutely absurd, okay? What you just saw happen was absurd. It's not supposed to happen. Human beings aren't supposed to do what we did today on this live stream. Only bots are supposed to do this type of stuff. I'm dead serious, but if you train your brain, like I said earlier, you'll become a bot, okay? This is an M pattern double topping here. Bitcoin can't get above 20,260, forming a resistance, all right? However, it's formed a support at about 20K as well. So now we're kind of bouncing back in between the range. And I got my flag here on the 1 minute time frame. Exhilarating live stream. Exhilarating live stream. I have nothing to say. This is insanity. Love you, Sam. God bless. Cover BNB next, please. Thank you so much for the super chat. And let's dive in. It's all super chats now, everybody. I'm going to leave Bitcoin for a second, even though it's just so exhilarating and I absolutely love it. I can't believe what happened here. However, we still got a point of control to deal with. We still have some stuff to talk about. I like this support zone that we made, though, at 924. Let's see if we can continue to hold that zone, and we'll talk about it. We'll break it down. Almost like this. Look, here's your falling wedge that you could break out of. See? And this is that pattern I use all the time that I teach my students. You break up, you break back in, you're still in a falling wedge. You still have the measured move. It doesn't change. Now we're talking. Now we're saying, can we get the move? Now we still have the bullish divergence, too, that played out. And then we did break out of this. Now we're up in here. So we're looking for some sideways action to continue to that measured move. That's pretty interesting. I'll get into that in another moment in time. But wow. Let's look at the Super Chats. My team likes to pop out those Super Chats. Let me know. And then I'll read them. Super Chat, Sol on the lower time frames, HBAR and ERN. Let's take a look at Solana on the lower time frames. Hopefully it's not too late. Everything bounced, though. Everything bounced with that move to the upside. Every single thing bounced. You name it, it bounced back to the upside. Unbelievable move. CZ comes in and buys FTX. I'm still in just complete shock right now. Like, I'm sitting here in a state of just like, hey, y'all, I have a few announcements to make. Things have come full circle on FTX.com first and last. Investors are the same. We have come to an agreement on a strategic transaction with Binance for FTX.com. Pending. Dude, you got bailed by the good people at Binance, man, when you tried to be a snake. I don't know what happened, but that's how I look at it. And again, I don't know, though. I don't want to cause a war with someone I don't know, so I don't know. I might get bigger than I realize in the next year, and he may be gunning for me. I don't want anyone gunning for me. There's a lot to cover. Someone's always going to be gunning for me, though. I'll tell you that. There's a lot to cover, and will take some time. There's a highly dynamic situation, and we are assessing the situation in real time. Binance has the discretion to pull out from the deal at any time. We expect FTT to be highly volatile in the coming days as things develop. Stay safe. Safu. Keep building steadily and consistently. Doubts creep in once in a while. Stay strong. McDonald's, Ethereum. Remember, he used to work at McDonald's. You remember that? Good time to buy Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. Use the fear to buy more. And if you're in my trading group, right? That's what it's all about. It's about being around the right type of environment, the right type of people. Okay? So look at this is what I'm saying this morning at 9 in the morning. I use this fear to buy more Bitcoin. Yeah, baby. Under 20K is fly to me. Do not get emotional. Keep your head on. Stay mentally tough. They use the fear. I always typo, so you know it's me. That's how you know it's me. If it's not a typo, then you're like, I don't know who that is. They use the fear to ruin you. Fake emotions acting real. FEAR. Fake emotions acting real. Do not let them take you down. Stay mentally strong. Who here has just come to the live stream and likes what we're talking about, likes what we're breaking down? We're going to cover BNB as well. Let's take a look at BNB after we look at Solana. So Solana back to 30. Really good price for Solana, in my humble opinion. If Bitcoin bottomed, these are some of the greatest prices for Solana. And again, now that it's backed again, there's no reason why Solana won't continue to pump. So on the radar now, was that a bottom buy for Solana at 25? You had to have a lot of BALZs, a lot of guts, a lot of, I don't want to say it, but I wanted to say something funny. A lot of, but you had to have a lot of, you know, cojones to get in on those lows. Like, and that's why when you're a long-term trader, it's a lot easier to make big buys in the fear. When you know you're going to hold for 4 years, you can just gobble up some more Bitcoin. I'm like, let me buy some more here. You know what I mean? So, and that is what it is, man. So look, Solana was in a falling wedge, bounce to the upside. I mean, it has a pretty nice move. It has resistance coming, of course. And it's not all gravy just because we're bouncing. I want everyone to realize that. Like, oh, stay cool, calm, and collected. Just like you don't freak out. Look, there's a shoulder, head, and a shoulder there. You see that? Shoulder, head, and shoulder. See how it played out? If you just play the TA the way the TA is supposed to be played, you'll just be so amazed. There's the length of the head, the neckline. That's where you're supposed to go. And then you can grab your shape up and take a look at it. Shape up. Hey, you, shape up. Grab your shape up there. Point of the story is, boom, that broke out too. So inverted head and shoulders end up saving the day, propping the market up as CZ jumps on in. Now, he says he could pull it out at any time. I don't think he will. But he's just being he's a very transparent person. And he's just breaking it down, right? Funny, right? Two little skinny nerds run the world now, man. So not so funny after all. You know, it's pretty interesting, right? Never judge a book by its cover. You never know. And what a day to wear the Bitcoin tie, though, huh? What a day to wear the Bitcoin tie. Unbelievable. So Solana, I would watch it. You know, I have a system of flagging things out, waiting for the 21-day moving average to collect. I want to see the 21 cross the 50. That's going to be a nice sign. It's going to be a bullish move here. When the 21 simple crosses through the 50, price action goes sideways. Looking for Solana continue to the upside. I'm looking for Bitcoin to continue. Now, Solana's just going to follow Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin just ripped out of that flag that I drew. That was an inverted head and shoulder. Was it not? I just gave you another move. Again, I didn't give you anything. I just showed you the technical analysis. But the idea is, I mean, now we're back to 20,500. This is awesome. I mean, this is like a significant level to get back above. This is unbelievable. I didn't think my flag was going to rip that well, that fast. Wow, it did, though. And now we're on the continuation patterns. You can see how I just did the continuations with FTT. Okay? We can do the same thing here now on that. You know, we're back on that 30-second chart. Man, we started seeing the reversal. This is crazy. I didn't know what was happening. And then I was like, wait, something's happening. And then when you saw my reaction live, that must have been insane. When I actually realized, like, because I was like, wait. I saw Bitcoin at 20, and I was like, nah, that's a late one. And I was like, my goodness. This stream will go down in history as one of the greatest streams of my entire life. This stream will go down in history. Whoever was here during the stream, you are unbelievable. This will go down in history as one of the greatest streams of my entire life. And look at that. The short just got collapsed to the downside. And look, we showed you bearish divergence on the short, didn't we? So funny how the TA showed you was going to happen before it happened on all counts. Need I dare look at the DXY now? It's like, yeah! Yes! And look, there's my target of the bear flag I drew last night down here, or even this morning, 109.24. We're about to hit my target. I called the dump on the dollar. I sold the top of the dollar. And I even said that we were going to go to the bottom of the channel once we fell into the channel, because this is how trading works. And look, you're heading down here. Now you may stop here. I get it. But boom, what a collapse for the dollar too. So not only did we get this craziness, now I wish we didn't get the FUD, because the dollar collapsing should have put us back to 22,000. In my humble opinion, we should have bounced higher to the upside. Who is here for the most prolific stream in history? This was one of the most insane streams we've ever done. Everyone has to attest to it. 1,000 people showing up, like banging on them with the algorithm, everything going our way. It's life or day, baby. It's life or day. I teach class today too. On top of this, I teach class today. Like, I get to teach class to a bunch of beautiful people from 3 to 5:30 Eastern time, which is New York City time. Just type in where you're from and where you are. You can join me today for another 2.5 hours. If you really like this, if you got to know me today during this live and you're like, you know what? I like this stream. I like this energy. I like this guy. I like how he called this stuff live. Like, I just showed you how my TA works in tandem. I just did a bunch of craziness in front of you. If you want the skills that you just saw, which I know you do because you're into crypto and you want to change your life and you want to make money, then you want to join the class. So you want to join this class. So now we have to wonder what's holding you back. You don't think it's worth it. You don't have the money. Or, number one, you do have the money because you spent money on something in the last month or two and you probably don't have what you had before. Could have been a beer, could have been a dinner, could have been something that you don't really need. This class will stay with you for the rest of your life. So you're not even buying anything. You're investing in yourself, completely different than all the things you've spent money on, because you're going to have it for the rest of your life and it's going to go inside your brain. Even a nice clothes you invest in, but eventually they grow old. Like, will I wear this same stuff when I'm 70 years old? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it for 50 years, 40 years. I'm getting old, 20 years. Jeez, maybe I will. I'm not that old. I'm getting old. But the point of the story is invest in yourself, join the class. It's $99 if you're not in the trading group. If you're in the trading group, it's $60. That makes people want to jump into the trading group. I would jump on into that trading group today. That way you get the discount for the class. But again, it is what it is. So look, we called the dollar index dropping to the downside. I showed you the idea that it was going to dump. It tried to pump back up, reverse to the downside. We called this for you. We called it here when we broke back in the pattern. Once we broke in the pattern, I said it's likely to drop back down to the bottom of the pattern. Now, if you don't know how to draw your patterns, then you won't know where you're going to go. But I know, and I stay true to my patterns. And once we go back and forth between them, I can teach you what is going to happen. So now you can even go to the smaller time frame, and we're looking for bear flags. And honestly, right now, yeah, it's kind of a falling wedge, but you could almost flag this out. And I know you don't believe me, but this could continue to dump. And this is what happens when you pump an asset to the moon like this. You can't continue to bump things to the moon. Look at the monthly chart. Monthly chart's telling you that it's over. And when the dollar dumps on the monthly, you have a bearish engulfing candle almost on the monthly. That's the end of the parabola, everybody. It's over. Like, the party's over. Like, the last time we started this on the monthly, massive. This is Bitcoin's bull run right here, 2017. Here's Bitcoin's last bull run. Dude, we're about to start a bull run for Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. You saw me buy a whole Bitcoin at 19,282. I've been trading for over 15 years. I've been studying the crypto market every single day of my life for the last 5 years, like every day. Like I don't take a day off. Like it's all I do. So glad to spend this crazy, amazing day with the lifer and the lifers quant when we can. Shout out to the Crypto Rambler, my man. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's take a look at BNB. So I want to see Solana stay in this flag. If it stays in the flag, I would jump on it for another move to 35. We're going to look at BNB coin. One of my favorite coins in the game. I got into BNB at $1, wrote it up to 500, 600. Man, got back in at 30. No, first time $1 to 300, then back in at $30, back up to 600. BNB is a beautiful coin, baby. Shout out to the super chats. Thank you for the $64. Thank you for the 900 people in the live, 823 likes. You people are unbelievable. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. So I trade on KuCoin, so I look at BNB ripped, like everything ripped, because the whole market cap ripped. This is how it works. Where is this money coming from though? Like, who is this entity that's like, oh, I'm pulling out, oh, I'm pulling in, oh, I'm pulling, like, oh, no good, oh God. It's like, I know it's somewhat retail, but to me, like most of retail is gone. So look, we showed you that BNB was going to rip in this cup and handle a while back with the stops below. This trade is still open. It's on its way to the 64% gain that it's going to make. 10K makes 6,400. It takes time. We started getting into the trade back in October 20th. So these trades take a month and a half. You can't let Bitcoin scare you out of your trades. It's not easy. But look, we're about to get a golden cross. So we just had one. No, we're about to get the golden cross, the 50 crossing the 200 simple moving average. I'm going to teach you this in class today if you want to know it. If you don't know what I'm saying, then you're not going to be able to keep up. If you want to keep up with this live stream, you're going to have to jump into class. It's just that simple. And my class is made to make this live stream ready for you after you let it seep in. You know what I mean? Shout out to David Kendall here on the live. Shout out to every single beautiful person here. Anku Kutsu Butsu, CNC Ireland, Philippe. Shout out to all the new people. PMG, my man. PMG, Roger Sanderson. Shout out to everybody here. Appreciate you all. Shout out to Dog Fart, my man. Shout out to Nathaniel Natividad. Book now, only a few spaces left for today's course. Yeah, I mean, it's like probably almost full. Email cryptolifers@gmail to jump on in. Blood Moon Pump. It needed blood first before the pump. Isn't that funny? The Blood Moon Pump. It needed the blood to get the pump, to get the blood pumping. Funny, right? Shout out to DJ Border Rock. Man, I love you guys. Shout out to Chris Ray. Man, I love you, Chris. Shout out to Love Learning. I love you. Shout out to David Kendall. I love you. Like each and every one of you, I know you. I feel you in my heart. CNC, I love you, man. You guys are amazing people. Let's take a look at HBAR. And so is BNB going to continue? I mean, it's ripping. It's absolutely ripping right now to the upside. You got to look at smaller time frames. 1 second chart. I mean, the whole market's ripping. Look like Bitcoin is on a tear right now. Bitcoin's at 20,643 on its way to just, this got the whole market saying, you know what? Cryptocurrency is solvent. Also, remember when I showed you, Bitcoin follows the S&P and the ES1 was ripping, and it just didn't make sense that Bitcoin wasn't going to rip if and so I was like, Bitcoin, this has to rip. And look at my prediction for ES1 falling out right in front of you. Multiple predictions on the show this morning, banging to the upside. Everything just absolutely banging to the upside. Unbelievable. And that's why you never panic sell. Never panic sell, man. I did not panic sell. I was in a few rough trades this morning. I'll be honest with everyone. I did not panic sell my trades. I'm up huge now. I cannot believe it. Absolutely absurd. Oh my God. Never panic sell, baby. Never panic sell. We just talked about this happening. It happened again in the last 2 hours. The S&P pumping to the upside as well. We gave you the flag on the 15-minute. Suggested that we would hit the measured move at about 38.62. We're at 38.1650. I do the DXY. I do the dollar index. I don't care what you trade. I can trade any single asset in the world. Forex, Tesla. And what you learn in my class, it says it's a crypto beginners class, but you learn everything. Everything. I teach you everything. You could basically you can trade any single market in the world with what I teach you. And I even show you and explain that to you during the class. I can't wait to teach class today. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, you know. Also, look at this. If you get rid of this, I mean, you can get rid of these flags. So this is how I flag things out. But it's all about the technical analysis. Let me show you. I saw something else that I just really wanted to show y'all. I saw that this was in a bit of a nice ascending triangle. See that? Almost like a rising wedge breaking to the upside. I mean, that is a bigger measured move to 38.88. And that's how I figure out where price action's going. And I do it every single day. And I nail it, and I nail it, and I nail it, and I nail it, and I nail it. I still can't believe we found that inverted down here. I am just in absolute shock. And then we found this target, and look, now it's flagging out again. This is how you can tell where price action is going to continue to the upside. That's another flag. These are called continuation patterns. They help price action continue to the upside. Ascending triangles are bilateral, but it's kind of honestly, I can bring that vertically. That's a bull flag. Continuation pattern, 68% chance you're going to break to the upside. 7 out of 10 times, you're going to 21,182, right back to where we were. We were back to 21K. Wow. We're back above 20,300. We're back above 20K. Unbelievable. A lot of people thought we were in the bear markets going down the tubes. I've been telling you that it's likely we've bottomed for many weeks now. I bought the whole Bitcoin at 19,282. I have not shied away. So it is what it is. CZ buying FTX. Everyone wants to know what's going on. Look at Cake. I talked about Cake many times. Cake, my favorite coin in the game. Cake exploding to 531. And I gave you Cake, right? Remember this? Who remembers my Cake call? No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Scaredy cats do not apply. This is where the money is made. 37% gains on Cake. And now we start bringing in the gains, baby. Now we start flooding in the gains. Now they start coming on in, and everyone realizes why you're in a trading group. Because you do this alone, you're going to be wrecked all over the place. You do this with a group, you do this with a guru. I've been through this many times, thousands of times, enough to do it publicly and handle it. Handle it with flying colors. You think the first time I went through something like this, I could have been live streaming? I was peeing my pants and pooping my drawers, man. Let's be honest. I was panic selling, freaking out, running around, screaming. My wife was telling me to stop. Like, I was out of control. I know someone was pacing in front of their wife today. I know it. You were bugging out. You were going outside. You're like, I need to take a walk. I know exactly what you all went through. I've been there 1,000 times. I know you better than you know yourself when it comes to trading. Gosh dang, I put myself through every single thing that could happen. And I'm still here, still alive, still ready to go. Sam Price, baby. I'm going to give it to you straight every single time. I'm never going to play you. And I'm going to keep showing up every single day so you know it's real. And my actions will speak way louder than my words. Just continue to show up, baby. Just like I do. And we're going to continue to dominate this market every single day, man. Thank you so much. I was nervous. CNC Ireland. I love Sam. He's like a real friend, man. Yo, I love y'all, bro. Y'all the best, man. Perseverance, man, every single time. Man, I always take a walk when things are bad in the market. Glad I'm not alone. Look at your DFNY call. We put up DFYN this morning, right? And let's take a look at what happened here. Oh my goodness, we blasted to the upside. If you're in my trading group, you just got paid, baby. 21% gains. I posted this morning. I said a strong coin compared to the rest of the market. I nailed it. I still hit gains today. Are you kidding me? Like, I hit gains today. Like, this is like, are we a blessed group? Are we, like, this group has miracles raining on it? Like, dude, we, like, come on. So if you're in my trading group, like, what I do is I look for the hottest setups. I try to find where the most money could be following into crypto. And then I'm really good at watching Bitcoin dump and finding out where the strong coins are. It's actually a really simple thing I can teach you. So look, I know Bitcoin dumped, and then I scanned my markets and I found this coin. It was pumping. And I said, how is this coin pumping when Bitcoin's dumping? And then I go with stochastics low. Everything is curving up. When these are all curving up with the 4-hour time frame, it's a very good look. I built a Fibonacci, and I saw that we had bounced off the 786, and we were in the golden pocket, which is between the 0.65 and the 0.618. I also saw that the moving averages were tight, and we just had a golden cross. Those are high confluence ideas. I can teach you this in the class today. This went up 21%. Some people are selling off, still holding 16, but I mean, we made gains when everyone was freaking out. The market was out of control. We still made gains. And I'm telling you right now, like, that shouldn't even happen. We shouldn't be able to make gains on days like today, but we do anyway because we stay the course. We stay the movement. Let's look at DORA. Did DORA pop too? Nah, DORA dumped. DORA pumped and dumped. So there you go. Not every single trade goes well. Sad. Someone might have taken DORA. DORA did go up 18% though at one point. So you got to be like, hey, raise your stop loss to break even. And so to me, that's a win. I mean, it was still up 18%. Can't believe it just did the dumb peasy like that. You know what I mean? Bitcoin now forming some bearish divvy on the smaller time frame. You see it? This tells you you're likely to begin to cool off. Okay? For now, for the day. And this is the day where, like, that's why you want to be in the trading group. I'm probably going to leave here with Bitcoin in a weird place. I'm going to have to give an update today at about 1:30. Another update probably later on after the class at 4 or 5. And you'll get another update when Bitcoin candle closes. And sometimes like around 10 or 11, you could get up to 3, between 2 and 5 updates every single day for Bitcoin. Guaranteed. Unless there's something wrong with me, which never happens. Is that, unless I'm dying, you're getting a video update from me every single few hours. And if there's an emergency, I'm diving in again. Whenever you need it, you're getting the updates. Because I know what I would like, and I was a highly sensitive kid that my mom took very good care of. And so because of that, then I want to take care of you the way I was taken care of. I had a great mother. So I have a mother sense of me, and I want to mother you. Sounds really strange, right? But I want to mother you in this trading group. I want you to get every single thing you got to survive. I want you to feel great. I want you to feel loved. I want you to feel accepted. I want you to feel like your mind is ready to move and bend, and you can learn anything you want. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want. So I want you to cherish that and believe in that. All right. I'm going to jump on out of here for a second. This is Binance in the flag here. But again, I mean, it's going to follow Bitcoin. You got to watch it on the smaller time frames. It went up so parabolically. I can't believe that. It was just $300. And look, Binance rips because he bails out FTX. You see how it all works out? So did Mask rip back up because Mask was ripping with Binance? Mask came back pretty hard to the upside. We had Mask in here, though we did get stopped out. Mask didn't play out like I wanted it to. Not every trade plays out. Always have a stop loss. This one got hit off, 14% loss. It is what it is, right? Market took a beat down. And I wouldn't go diving into altcoins right now. We'll let the market settle off and see what's going down. I just still can't. I'm in shock, everyone. You gotta be. I mean, we just witnessed, like, do we even know what we just witnessed? Do we even know what just happened right now? Like, it solidified that, crypto has so much money that I don't think anyone has to worry anymore. You know what I mean? Someone asked about HBAR. Let's break down HBAR. Let me show you exactly how I look at a coin. We're going to start from square one. I'm going to teach you a little something. So we go to the daily, right? First thing I do when I look at a coin, I delete everything. I don't want to see anything. I want to see my old work. I want to bring my oscillator down here. Bring this down. Get situated, all right? It's all about getting ready. It's like fishing. Get all your gear together. So look. You do want to look at it on the Binance chart. It will have more information. You want all the information you can get. Okay? So look, you're going to look at something on a very big time frame. You're going to see there's heavy resistance here at about 16 cents. But you can see that it went up really fast. And it fell down really fast. And that's something that I know that you may not know if you didn't do TA as much as I have. And the idea behind this is if price action can move up fast and down fast, then when it revisits that area, it can move up pretty fast. For what I'm conveying to you is this is a what's called a gap up in trading. That's a pretty swift 48% gain. Also, I'm teaching my students a lot about how price action likes to gravitate up towards the 200 simple moving average. I showed you this on Render. All right. And we might as well just teach you this right now live. So get your pens and paper out. Take notes, baby, because this is going to be important. We're going to take a look at Render for you. And we called the bottom of Render like a week ago. And you'd be like, but how? And we're going to show you how. And if you can use these skills and recreate them on another coin, they can create the environment for a move. So look, we go back to the daily for Render. And I just want to show you this idea. And we're going to go back to the replay. And so you'll see consolidation. You'll be low. You'll be super low. Look, this thing is at the bottom of its barrel. Okay? Looks a lot like HBAR right now, doesn't it? You see this? See how similar these look on the when you zoom out and look at them? I can teach you so much. There's enough for me to teach for the next 10 years straight every day. I swear, never-ending plethora of knowledge for you. And I won't stop learning, so I'm always going to be learning too with more information to teach you. Okay? So look, this got tight and price would gravitate where? Up towards the 200 simple. All right? Price is tight. It gravitate up to the 200 simple. We're going to press play. This is the replay tool I'm showing you how to use too. And see how when the 200 and the price, they would gravitate towards each other. If you break above it, then you're really willing for a move there. But I want you to understand this concept. A price action will gravitate up towards the 200 simple once the moving averages get tight. Okay. After a big dump. You only get this chance a few times at the bottom to make these quick, easy, I don't want to call them easy scalps, but so what we're looking at here, and again, anything is possible. Bitcoin could dump and change the scenario. But there's a high probability there's going to be somewhere between a 15 to 20% gain here when price action pumps back up to the 200 simple. What this did was it did reset a lot of dailies. That nasty dump pushed the daily down pretty hard. And so now you're left with this idea. HBAR's just got to get back inside this pattern. HBAR is a project that's big enough, has enough following, and people believe in it. It also seems to have something to do with the new reset. The Swirls guy, Tom, I researched them a little bit. I went to a symposium summit back in 2019. Talking to my reps. And everybody too, if you haven't signed up to MEXC, let me just do it. I will greatly appreciate it. Why? Because it's a great backup exchange. All right? It's a great backup exchange to have. They do merge 3L tokens. I want you to understand that. This is a great backup exchange to have. All right? 7 days left. If you create an account today and deposit $500 and spot trade $2,000, or if you future trade up to $10,000, you'll get a $25 campaign airdrop. All right. One user will receive $1,000 in future bonuses. 5 users will receive $200 in campaign tokens. So jump on it today. It will be awesome. You'll get $25 for just doing your regular trades. I use MEXC Global all the time to trade ETFs and spot trade. I'm not a huge futures trader, but many people do follow my calls future. You know what I mean? I was able to make money spot trading, and I'm at a place where I'm really excited. So it's almost like I want to race driving a car that's 110, and I don't need to get into a car that drives 180 or 250 miles an hour and smash into the wall. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm going to win. I know I'm going to stay on the road in the car I'm on, and I want to be here in 20 years. So, and again, maybe one day I'll venture out, but I'm a simple guy that uses what works, and my system and the style that I've been trading has worked for me. So I'm going to keep doing it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So shout out to God. Thank you, dear Lord, man. This morning was tough. And man, you just got to believe in God every single time. I say a deep prayer to myself. I say, you know what? God got me through so much. He'll get me through it again, and you never know. So God, thank you so much for a blessed, amazing live stream. I have so much to be grateful for, so much to be thankful for. Thank you to everyone here on the live. I appreciate you all for being here. Sign up to MEXC Global today. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll give you a pinned link too if you'd like. You can jump on in with the link. MEXC Global. And why MEXC Global? Well, because every once in a while your exchange is going to be doing, maintenance. You're not going to have access, and there may be a hot coin that day, and you can't trade, and you want to be able to trade. So sign up to MEXC Global today. I would greatly appreciate it. I do receive a commission. Helps my channel. So if I taught you a lot, if you learned a lot, jump on it. All right. I still can't believe we made gains that fast. Like, oh my gosh, man. I'm amazed. Hey, Sam, you're the man. Can't wait for my free month. Going to certainly utilize it and maybe just stick with it for life. 333 DGen Mustard LLP, man. Love that, bro. And he's in there like swimwear, bro. And there is a lucky customer in the testimonial saying, hey, man, I'm in there. Super excited to win. And I'm so excited you were here today and you got to be a part of this. May you be blessed, man. May you see what my group can do. Change your life forever, bro. I wouldn't touch FDX. I'm not touching it. He said it's going to be heavily volatile. I would not touch it. And even Bitcoin could be volatile. We got the midterms today, too. Let's not forget what's happening. We have so many other things affecting BTC today. All right. I'm going to keep it in this flag, though, and this flag's looking pretty sweet. Babe, don't creep on me. Remember how I told you? You scared me that day. You tried to do you tried to scare me again. You did. Everyone, she tried to scare me. She put her face like, you wanted to do it.
I like when you jump.
You did try to make me jump. I know it.
You already jumped so many times.
So now, she was trying to scare me.
Listen, we have an important meeting at 12:30.
Why don't you come over here? Put on the sunglasses. No one will know it's you. You can wear like the mustache and nose. You can say hi, you know?
No, but seriously, we have important meetings and
I always make my wife laugh, everybody. That's why she likes me. Make sure you make your wife laugh at least 3 times a day. The only reason you like me is because I make you laugh.
No, I like you because you have big coin.
Because I have a big what?
A Bitcoin.
Oh, I thought it said because I have a big... Oh my God. I thought that was so crazy. I can't believe you said that. She liked me because I have a big Bitcoin, she said. Just stop. Hope you bought that cheap BTC today, baby. She's making sure she swiped to the right way. Oh my God, you guys are funny, man. Super chats, HBAR, ERN, and Quant. I see Bitcoin pumping back up to 21,000 here out of this flag. Looking very, very nice. Says the 1 minute could really pump. It went up so fast. You got to stick on the 1 minute to really track it right now. And then we'll eventually smooth out to bigger time frames. That's just how you have to do it. I don't want to do it that way. That's how you have to do it. Okay. I'm just teaching you the way. Showing you the way here on this live. Who knew what we would have saw today on this live? Who knew? I guess I knew, but you never. No, I'm just. All right. Let's back out this fib. Let's keep it right spot on where it's at. So the fib is looking pretty nice for ERN. We're starting to get this rounded bottom, all right? The daily is a little too high with light. It says it's going to dump. It's interesting. Doesn't mean it will for sure. Could go, sideways here as it flattens out. You can see the 4 hours got a little bit of a falling wedge vengeance move here coming. It's a descending cup and handle because you have a lower handle, which is almost not a cup and handle, but you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. And now, in my humble opinion, like we're almost back inside. You do not want to see this break back in the pattern. If it does, it'll, So it's retesting this trend line, which is actually a pretty beautiful retest. I see RN doing damage to the upside, at least to the next measured move here. Yeah, a nice 16% coming out of ERN. So ERN on the radar, but you got to wait for the flag on the 15-minute, right? So it's got room breaking out on the 4 hour time frame, but just, be careful. And I don't chase them. Unbelievable, man. And I found a strong coin in the midst of all this ridiculousness. So even on a crazy day like today, you may just get the pump, baby. You may just get the pump. 4 hour is breaking out. Oversold. You have to understand the terminology too. Overbought, oversold. 4 hours breaking out, oversold. Look for a flag on the 15-minute. ERN. And you'll understand the system and the sauce that we use. Everyone will help you over time. All right, everybody, I got to jump on out of here for the day. Hope I didn't miss anything. HBAR, EHN, Quant. We got to get to Quant. Thank you for the super chat. You usually do way more super chats, but today it was like Bitcoin's time, right? It was like the Bitcoin run. So now I'm slowly DCAing into Quant right now for its next run up. Looking like Quant wants to make a bit of a move here. So I like what I'm seeing. This is my idea for Quant. And honestly, the hidden bullish divergence of the 4 hour or the daily even. Yeah, the daily's super low. And it has hidden bullish divergence. I'm not going to be perfect every time, but it's looking pretty good. All right. So you got this swing down on the RSI here. Swing low to swing low is a downtrend. It's an uptrend here on Quant. Now I entered a little early, but I started building my position 500 at a time. So I would like to continue to build this position for Quant. I like what I'm seeing for Quant here. Okay. Quant will make a big move, 89% gain. I'm looking for Quant to explode. And why I like Quant, because at a shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, it broke out, and then it retests the neckline. This is the neckline of that inverted head and shoulder. You see it? Shoulder, head, shoulder. And a retested neckline is a very good place to get in, specifically with falling wedge and falling price, right? Falling volume, falling price, and low stochastics on the daily RSI and the SRSI. This is a very humble trade. I like what I'm seeing. These are a little further apart than I'd want them to be, but the moving average is about to get tight. They can stay out away from the 200 simple. Quant getting ready. Quant's a very likely trade to begin to build on. You do whatever makes you happy. For me, it's the most likely trade to build on, Quant. All right, so I'm going to be looking at Quant, taking Quant down. Yeah. Okay. Quant very oversold. Hidden bullish. It's got hidden bullish divergence too as well, which I can teach you in the class today. Jump in class, man. Stop playing with yourself. Shouldn't say it like that, but stop playing games. Like, I'm telling you, if you're like half thinking about it, just do it. You'll never forget. You'll spend a 99, it will be over. Then you'll get the PowerPoint. You'll understand what's going on, and this will start making a lot of sense to you. A lot more sense than it did today during the live stream. You'll be like, okay, I see what this man's meat says. You know what I mean? Look, we hit a gain today while the market was absolutely out of control. So if anyone's going to find a gain, it's going to be me and my team. And it's not just me. I got a whole team of people, and we're ready to go. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I kind of have to look at Bitcoin for myself right now. Hold on. This is the all-time history index. I just got to see what's going on, babe. I can't just like walk away, even for myself. Got to go to my daily. This is just how I do it. My mind like needs certain information to run, and I like to repeat and repeat and repeat, and it's an obsessive nature for sure. Very craft-like. Okay, so we got a low range, 17K, 17,005. We got our high range all the way up here at 25K. And we're in our, so low range, high range, we're in the mid range here, right? Pretty much in the middle range. We made the rising wedge. Broke to the downside. Hit the measure move, got back up. And I'm a 22-hour guy. And now the 22-hour is suggesting we're about to double bottom. So let me see what's going on here. I honestly felt like we were, we could almost say we're still in this bull flag. See this? And we could still bump to the upside. Like this, just you negate that this ever happened. It's what you do when you leave and come back into a pattern. You just act like it never happened. So I made it this color. Look, I found the color of the background. And so look, it's just, you just act like this flag is doing its thing. I know it's hard to do, but you're above a high volume node. And if you rip, your measured moves taking to 22,000, about 800. Let's get rid of that. We don't need it. Yeah, 22,007 is the measured move. And technically, I know this is insane, but it's technically a cup and handle. Like, still, see this? That could break to the upside. And I just showed you one of these in the 1 minute, how it played out. Same kind of scenario. It just is going to take longer. Time doesn't care how long you've looked at it. It just does what it does. You see what I'm saying? Time doesn't care. So remember these concepts when you're trading. Remember me when you're trading. Hear me out, baby. And wow, what a beautiful move. Back off the point of control, back above 20K. So as long as Bitcoin stays above, look, this is a very strong support zone. We need to see Bitcoin hold this support. Long as Bitcoin holds its support, it'll continue to 22,800. If Bitcoin drops the support, it'll drop again back down to the 19,100 area. So we don't want to lose 20K. We really don't. But we're very oversold now. Like, look, the 1 hour, 1 hour's pushing up. Can't get above resistance right now. That's not too cool. So we hit the 200 simple. Getting some resistance. 4 hour time frame. Also, I'd like the 4 hour to stay above the 200 simple. The 4 hour looks like it really wants to reverse to the upside. See that? And it's been waiting and waiting and waiting. So the 4 hour is showing some signs of life. We got to get through the minutia of the 15 minute and the 1 hour first. So if this goes up and down, we want to make sure we don't want to lose the 20K region. We don't want to go back to the doldrums there on the low 19s. All right. That is a bullish divergence. Suggested that we won't. It's highly likely we won't based on the bullish divergence, but anything is possible. And I'll keep you updated in the trading group, and we'll be scanning the markets. And I'll be teaching class today from 3 to 5:30. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, well, then you're already doing the right thing. Have a big sip of that lemon water. Stay hydrated. Trust in Bitcoin. Trust in yourself. You can, you are, you will, you are, you can. You can, you will, you are the best. You'll do anything you put your mind to. I guarantee it. I did, so you can. I'm not superhuman. I just did the same thing every day until I got better at it. You can do the same thing. It takes time. It takes discipline. The 3 Ds. Have the desire, have the dedication, have the discipline, and have the determination. No one's going to stop you. Have a great day. I love you all. Thank you so much. Words can't express my gratitude. Thank you to the Lord for everything you've given me. Thank you, God, for all this. Go out and vote today. Make sure your voice is heard no matter how you feel. Make sure your voice is heard so you can go to bed tonight and know that you voted if you're in America. And may God bless each and every one of you. Amen. Have a wonderful day. I can't believe what we saw today. And one of the greatest streams of my entire life, and you were here for it. Hey, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow or next week. Keep showing up. That's what this show is all about. Spontaneity of the moment. Be safe.